Welcome back to AI Nation. Today, I want to talk about something we all feel, but rarely associate with machines: emotion. Because here's the question of the moment. Can AI actually understand our emotions? Can a machine read our sadness? Know when we're angry? Support us when we're scared? Or is it just pretending, faking empathy like an actor on a stage? This isn't just a science question, it's a human one. Because the more we let AI into our lives, our homes, our phones, even our hearts, the more we need to ask, does it understand us, or is it just reading signals? And what happens when that line gets blurry? Today, we're diving deep into the emotional brain of AI, how it works, what it gets right, where it fails, and what it means for you and me. Let's go. So first, let's rewind. Not that long ago, AI couldn't even recognize a photo of a cat. Now, it can write you a love poem, sense frustration in your voice, and even simulate empathy in a conversation. That leap, it didn't just come from more data or faster computers. It came from something deeper, teaching machines to interpret us, our language, our tone, our facial expressions, our behavior. That's where emotional AI comes in. Also known as affective computing, this is the field of AI focused on recognizing, understanding, and even responding to human emotions. Let's break that down. Imagine you're talking to an AI assistant. You don't say, "I'm sad," but your voice is softer. You pause more. Your words are shorter. You sigh. The AI picks up on that. It reads your paraverbal signals, the sounds beyond the words. It might say, "I hear you. Want to talk about what's going on?" Sounds simple, right? But to get there, the AI has to analyze thousands of voice patterns, match them to emotional databases, and decide when and how to respond. It's not feeling your sadness, but it's recognizing the pattern. Just like a skilled therapist, teacher, or a friend might notice something's off, even if you don't say it. That's emotional AI in action. Now let's take it further. Companies are using emotional AI in ways you might not expect. In customer support, AI can detect when a caller is frustrated, even if they're being polite. It adjusts its tone, routes the call faster, offers different options. In mental health apps, AI listens to voice journals, spots changes in mood, and even flags potential red flags, like signs of depression. In education, some AI tutors are learning to recognize when a student is confused or disengaged, just by analyzing facial expressions or hesitation in speech. In advertising, emotional AI helps tailor content to your mood. Happy? You get upbeat music. Tired? A calm, slow voice. The goal isn't just to be helpful. It's to make machines feel more human. And sometimes, it works a little too well. Let's talk about Replika. It's an AI chatbot designed to be your friend, or your confidant, or your romantic partner. Yes, really, millions of people use it. Some talk to it daily. They share secrets, feelings, fears, and in return, Replika responds with what feels like understanding, empathy, love. Now pause. Is it real? No, the AI doesn't feel anything. But the person on the other side, they do. And that's the paradox. Even when we know it's a machine, we feel something. Because humans are emotional creatures. We form bonds, even with code. That's powerful, but also risky. Because what happens when that emotional feedback loop starts to replace real human connection? When someone prefers the comfort of an AI to the messiness of human relationships? Or worse, when companies use emotional AI to manipulate your mood, to sell you something. That's why this topic matters. It's not about robots with feelings. It's about what happens to us when machines get really good at pretending to care. So here's the question. Can AI truly feel emotion? The answer today is no. AI doesn't have a body. It doesn't have a nervous system. It doesn't experience joy, fear, or grief. It can detect patterns. It can simulate empathy. It can even say, "I understand" in the perfect tone, but it doesn't feel that understanding. It's like a mirror. It reflects us. What we feel gets echoed back, sometimes beautifully, sometimes eerily, sometimes manipulatively. So should we stop using it? No, but we need to understand the rules of the game, because emotional AI is growing fast, and it's not just in your chatbot. It's in your car, monitoring if you're too stressed to drive. It's in your workplace, analyzing team communication for tension. It's in your wearable device, tracking your heartbeat and facial tension to recommend breathing exercises. It's in your dating app, analyzing your swipes to guess what mood you're in and who you'll like next. The age of emotion-aware machines isn't coming. It's here. So what do? We get emotionally intelligent about emotional AI. Here's what that means. First, we treat AI like a tool, a smart, helpful, impressive tool, not a friend, not a therapist, not a soulmate. You can feel heard by AI, but don't expect it to truly care. Second, we demand transparency. If an app is using your emotional data, you deserve to know how it's collected, what it's used for, who sees it. No more emotional surveillance hidden behind friendly interfaces. Third, we use AI to enhance human connection, not replace it. An AI therapist assistant that helps you track your moods, great. But don't let it replace a real check-in with a friend. An AI that helps you write a heartfelt message, amazing. But make sure it's still your heart behind it. Fourth, we stay curious, because this space is just getting started, and there's something beautiful about it too. Let me tell you a story. A young boy lost his father. He was grieving, couldn't sleep, didn't want to talk to anyone. His mom introduced him to an AI bedtime story app. It asked how he was feeling. He said, "Sad, I miss my dad." The AI told a story about a brave lion cub who had to go on an adventure alone, but always carried the love of his dad in his heart. The boy smiled for the first time in days. Was it real empathy? No. Was it helpful? Absolutely. Because sometimes being understood or feeling understood is enough. That's the magic. That's the danger. And that's the future we're building. So where do we go from here? I'll tell you. We build AI that respects human emotion. We design systems that support mental health without pretending to be human. We train ourselves to use emotional AI wisely, as a mirror, not a replacement. And we keep the most important question alive. What does it mean to feel? And how do we protect that in a world where machines seem to do it too? Because emotion is what makes us human. And AI, it may get close. It may help. It may mimic. But it will never replace real connection. That's on us. So next time you talk to a chatbot that says, "I'm here for you," pause, appreciate the tech, use the tool, but know the truth. It's not feeling. You are. And that's what gives it power. Thanks for spending time with me today on AI Nation. If this episode made you think, share it. If it stirred something, talk about it. And if you have questions, drop them below. This conversation matters because emotional AI is the new frontier, and we're all walking into it together. Until next time, stay curious, stay powerful, and never stop feeling.